is you keep the like you stay at one.
Happy MFing Tuesday. Woo-hoo. Y'all just getting my light and stuff real quick, and then we are gonna be on and popping.
Another thing I want to tell my young boys, man, put all that surrounding to God and shit like that, man. If this person you did, daddy, the approval point to them. That means you got.
Hey, angels. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, y'all. It's a beautiful sunny day. I'm filled with.
You know, keep the head up, Quincy got 35 to life. They be arguing. Both of their dads got killed when they was baby. They both arguing.
But yeah, I'm filled with Advil and their back and body. So we're. Oh wait a minute, Midol and Advil, not their back and body. But I'm filled up with meds, and hopefully that's gonna get me through this stream. What y'all filled up on today? What y'all filled up on today? Damn it, this damn light. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, y'all. So I got parent-teacher conferences, so we're gonna do a little soft glam, so I can go speak to my son's teachers and see where he at in the beginning of the year. I'm gonna talk to y'all. We're gonna talk about some things. I'm listening to a video in the background. It's a local guy that I know, and I'm trying to support his channel. So I'm just listening to him while I set my stuff up. Give me just a second, y'all.
I ain't listen to my mama. I ain't respect my mama. I ain't respect no elder. I ain't respect no nothing. I was cussing everybody out. I got kicked out of every school, out of every basketball team. I was an ignorant little motherfucker, boy. And so it took me years to learn this shit. It took me a lot of motherfucking stab wounds and all kind of shit to be a respectful man. And so what I'm telling you is I'm talking to you as a shit. I don't like what an elder. As an elder, like nigga, like if I learned this when I was 16 or 17, I wouldn't have to go through all this shit. You feel what I'm saying? And so I don't know how I got there. I want to cheat on to preaching to the corner again, man. I'm a corner preacher. I'm a preacher to the corner. Man. But yeah, man, but all that ain't that. Like cheating is a moral thing, bro. If you want to get put, if you like different, if it's just in you. If you like different pussy, you motherfucker ain't making you do shit. If you like fucking different girls, you like fucking different girls. If you like giving your pussy up to different penises, like you just like giving it, don't make no motherfucking slide here and all that shut up, bitch. You just motherfucker. Oh. That's my thoughts on that. Hey, you know, I know so many people who they sold up their whole life, caught their case and told on everybody. I told you. Yeah, nigga, you gonna tell anyway. That's just an excuse, man. Like my guy Youngie said, man, God bless the dead. Excuses again, get a job done. Motherfucker really want to do something, they'll find a way. And they don't want to do something, they'll find time. And with that being said, man, I learned, man, don't force no relationships with people, bro. Man, don't force no motherfucking relationships, man. Somebody want to leave out your life, let them go, bro. Don't peace sign, bro. Being serious. Life is too short to be playing games. Hold on to something. That person might be at the end of their assignment in your life anyway, just to get you to this point. To get like, don't hold them. Like, let the motherfuckers walk, bro. Let them people walk.
Okay, y'all. Here I come. I'm trying to look for something, y'all. I'm gonna. I'm pissed right now because something I just noticed something was gone. But it's all good. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. All right. Oh my goodness. Hey y'all. My bad. Okay, hold on. All right, okay, we got our light and we are, yes, here we go. Let me turn him off because he lightweight distracted me. Okay, y'all. All right, we here. Okay, cool. All right, let me sit my ass down. Give me a pillow to sit on. I'm pissed right now because, dang, I don't even know what style of lash that was. Does it say it on here? No. Damn. All right, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna have to ask her, did she take them? Because I'm just so sick of shit just walking out the damn door. Wait, dang, they don't just take stuff, so maybe it was me. Okay, y'all, Trina, Soap, hey, handsome, hey, Sabrina, hey, beautiful. Hey, y'all, what is going on? I hope y'all having an amazing day so far. It is Tuesday. You guys, just a quick plug. I really would like y'all to support Be a Superstar. A lot of times we see her in the chat, okay? It's the letter B, the letter A, Superstar, okay? She has her own business. She has her online website. I'll be getting, matter of fact, I'll get her link and everything and I'll put it in the chat for you. These, okay, should be okay. Now, hey, Josiah. Yeah, these will be cool. I'm gonna do these. All right, so we are gonna feature a lash from her today. Now let me say, Be a Superstar, she sends me stuff. She sends me robes. She has sent me hella lashes, lip glosses. Like, she just has sunnies. Like, she just has amazing quality items and merchandise. And you know, if it's new, if it's trending, she most likely has it. She has the magnetic lashes, if that's what you like. So she has hella stuff. Me, as far as the lashes go, you know, I'm more of a basic bitch when it comes to the lashes, okay? Like, I like them like pretty much thin and fluttery, and I like the, you know, the shorter to the longer on the ends. That's pretty much the style that I go for. So any lash that's like right around in there, you know, I like those. And she has sent me some just lashes, but some of them are like just way out of my league, even like going out, like this is way out of my league. But there's a few that I have that are really doable for me that I'm gonna wear. So there was a specific pair I was looking for that I was gonna wear the other day, but I didn't want to wear them yet because I wanted to put them on camera. Because the only video that I've done specifically for her lashes was the magnetic lash video, and to show you those. But we are going to do one of her regular lashes. Her brand is very much so affordable, you guys. These lashes are very high quality. All right, they are very much so high quality, very nice band, reusable multiple times. They have the 3D effect, nice beautiful fluttery, okay, like the 3D mink effect, like a faux mink. And so, yeah, so, I mean, she is just beautiful. She supports a lot of us here on YouTube, you know, a lot of the smaller content creators, and I just appreciate her for that. So I really would like you guys to support her as well. Again, you see her in the chat. She's Be a Superstar, and I'm going to grab her link right now and put it in there so you guys can check her out. Okay, but hey niece, what's going on, boo? Tanya, what's going on, babe? So you guys, I was doing my nails. I was gonna do a new set, and I'm still am. Oh my God! I'm gonna do them tonight. But listen, y'all know the style of nails that they have out right now is just not me. Okay, it's just not me. All right, like the long, straight, square nails. Like I like them that long. I wear them that long, but I just don't like that. It just look like long chopsticks hanging, extended from your finger. And I tried to apply them twice. I actually did a set of them twice, and I just took them off. I don't like them. The thing about it is, I like them as far as the comfortability. Like they look hella long, but you don't even notice they're on your fingers. And so it must be something with the curve, because I like nails that have some sort of curve to them, okay? And I just think that it gives more of a natural effect to it if your nails curve a little bit. But these nails are just straight. They're just straight across. But I think that straight across, it does something with the comfortability, because like the nails, you don't even know they on. Like they long as hell. And that you just don't even know, like you don't know, like washing dishes, whatever you doing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to know if you got them long nails, how you wiping your ass, all that shit. You don't even know they on there. It's weird as hell. So I wish that I could get past the look of them, how they look. I don't know. And I tried to do like, my own little hump in the nail and stuff, and it just doesn't go with the shape of the tip. So Trina, so I clipped them. I totally clipped them bitches all the way down to the bone. And I'm gonna do my black set tonight. So that's what's going on with my hands. I wasn't gonna go to the parent teacher conference. I'd rather go with this on here, and I might even be able to get this, just get the rest of the acrylic off. But you ain't supposed to be ripping shit off. That's why my natural nail is just trash right now, because I've just been ripping them off. But I'm probably gonna try to get it off before I even go. But I would rather go like this than go with the long black sticks hanging from my nails, and they just wasn't done. So, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't finish them. I had to stay on there. All I had to do was design it, and I'm like, no, I ain't even about to do that. So I like the straight across nails, but I don't like them to be really long. Okay. See, yeah, and that could be too, because I did actually think like maybe if I just cut them down, but no, I want them long. I want them a little bit curved, and I want them black. And that's what we're gonna do. Hey, Miss Wise, how you doing, boo? Shantae, what's going on? This is my first coffee of the day. Believe it or not, it's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But y'all, I've had hella cramps. Like, I went to bed yesterday. I went to sleep. I was like, I'm gonna take a little hour nap before I come on and do skincare. I just stayed asleep, cramping through the night and stuff like that. It was just all bad. And I've been up now since 5 o'clock this morning. And yes, I'm still looking like this. I just been doing laundry. I've been laying around. Oh my goodness, I done found out some good ass information, y'all. So I'm not gonna jinx it. I'm just gonna pray that everything works out. So, I think, oh my goodness, you guys, I'm working on that. I'm working on our end of the year vision board, y'all. And Lord Jesus, I found some information out today that I'm just like, bitch, let it do what it do. Let it do it. Ooh, let it do it. And we gonna be so good. I got 2 cash apps yesterday, and I love and appreciate y'all so very much. I didn't realize the second one until I got off. So I just love y'all, and I thank y'all so very much. Hey Des, how you doing, babe? So yeah, so thank you for that. Trina, I'm gonna get it off. I gotta be there at least. And I'm not, niece. I'm not. I just wanted to say thank you. I just wanted to say thank you again. Dolly, hey babe. Damn. So yeah. So I got me a little snack. I got my coffee, and I'm about to go and do this mug, because I just want to look decent, and I'm gonna go to my son's school. I'm gonna stop by. We got this little hood carry out, right? We got this little hood carry out, and I'm gonna stop by there because they have a meat department in there. And believe it or not, the meat there is better than the grocery store as far as freshness and things like that. So I'm gonna go in there. My cousin was asking me about some lamb chops. So I'm just gonna go in there and see what they got and get some stuff, get some meats and stuff or whatever. I'm gonna go to Kroger, go get these cases of water, and what else? Is cases of water. Oh, and I'm gonna get my mama some CBD balm. They have this specific CBD um balm that I bought. I bought it on clearance, and I don't know. She said it worked, and I hadn't seen it, so I don't even know where the hell it went. Matter of fact, I need to ask my daughter. I'm gonna ask my daughter, do they got it? Because she said she did something to her arm. She must have slept on it wrong or something. But if I can't get it, then I'm gonna get it from there. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go grab that water. No, I'm not gonna be late. I'm not gonna be late, and I'm not gonna even go there that late. But I'm just saying, I mean, if it comes off, it comes off. If it don't, then it just don't. But I'd rather go with this on there than them being all long and because they're black. So they was black. So it was just like they gonna draw attention. Is that my Ronell? Oh. So anyway, so yeah, I'd rather this than that. So but I've been watching YouTube and stuff, and I just did a mask on my face too. My face feels good. I needed a mask because my face has just been trashed. I haven't been doing my nighttime routine or anything. Lord, Trina, girl, maybe I should wear a hoodie or something with a pocket so I could just wear something like with a pocket or something so his teachers don't be looking at my hands. Oh my God. Ronell, you work? Yeah. All right, because I'm gonna do that. Well, you said tonight you got a 2-hour delay tomorrow. I need to do that conditioner on your scalp. I need to do that deep conditioner. Yeah, his scalp. You talking about dry scalp? Like, oh, my boy needs some attention. I'm gonna have to stay on his scalp once a week. How I do my hair once a week, I'm gonna have to do his. Specifically, his conditioning treatment. You say, yep. Oh my goodness. So, don't be talking about I'm not gonna talk with my hands. No. I am not. I'm not gonna be talking with my hands. Hell no, because this is trash. Even if motherfucker they didn't have the stuff on here, just with them these nubs, like Lord Jesus, all my little nails is ripped off. So I want to give some information on debt collections. If anybody is interested, I want to have a conversation about that. And it kind of just jarred. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all, because my phone I was charging it and it wasn't charging while I was moving around. So let me go and get my charger real quick. So that way nothing happens and we can just get to it. I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me just 1 second. And my eye area is so sensitive. I just been rubbing my eyes. I don't know, y'all. I've been watching stuff that, I don't know, I've been crying this damn period. Got my eyes all raw and sensitive. Okay, y'all, I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay. And I think I'm gonna have to move y'all closer over here. Which might be better anyway, actually. So that's cool. All right. Boom, there we go. There we go. All right, we in business. We in business now. So is it, it's like dark, huh? Is that, I don't know, it kind of seems like dark. Let me see if I can do it like that. I don't know, it just kind of seems like, okay, here we go. No, let's see one more. So, no, that makes it seem like, dang, I don't know. There we go. Okay, so I need to go like this, like that, or like this, like that. Like that. Okay, there we go. That's better. Ooh, I look rough. Okay. All right. So, all right. So there is, where am I going to start? Where are we going to start at? I'm trying to think, because there's some drama going on with, you know, questioning the IRS and the FBI, like who should be called to report fraud to, well, y'all know Leaky's favorite, her favorite to call is the FBI, okay? That's number one. All right, Leaky's favorite agency to call is the motherfucking FBI. So she gonna call them for every damn body. My thing is this: we have seen this be done so many times, right? Like, how many times have we seen a content creator instruct their audience to call the FBI for whatever reason they feel is necessary? Like, we've seen it multiple times. All right. And when have we seen something actually be done? We haven't. Like, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, outside of the FBI actually showing up to Lady Snoop's home, that's about as far as it went. And of course, that was Leaky Puss that did that. And she looked like a damn fool. So for her to be instructing people once again to be calling the FBI and all of this shit, I think she needs to just leave the FBI alone, because she already got one false call under her belt. Okay. So I think it's just, as far as her specifically, I think she need to leave the FBI alone. Now they have, like, if you suspect fraud of any kind, the place to go to report that is the place that issued whatever it is, whatever service or assistance or whatever was received. Okay. So you would go directly to the SBA.gov website if you do suspect fraud of any kind with any of those types of loans. That's where you would go to. They have a specific, they have a whole section where you can report fraud. Okay. They have explanations on how to do it and everything. All right. So, hey, Kimmy. So yeah, so I mean, as far like Leaku, she needs to just leave the FBI alone. Um, so yeah. But then on top of that, yes, if there's any criminal charges that's going to be pursued, it's going to be through the FBI. So hold on. My bad, y'all. Can y'all let me know if y'all can still hear me okay? Because my phone was just ringing. If Leaku sneezes and you don't say bless you to her, she will call the FBI on you. I promise you. I promise she will. It's a damn shame. Like for real, like she called them people for any damn thing. And it's just like, girl, like you need to leave them people alone. Like for real. Leave the FBI alone. Okay. So ooh, ooh, this shit just going everywhere. Lord Jesus. So anyway, calling the FBI is not just so far fetched that for SBA loan fraud, but you know, yeah, you would want to contact the IRS. Now, here's my thing with 5A. 5A is really trying to, she's really banking on the fact that, she's really banking on the fact that people just don't have proper information, right? As far as business is concerned, right? It is getting deep, there. It really is. So 5A is basically like, look, like I done did a video on how to get the money. Like it ain't no secret that I done got some of this SBA money, right? Which is not. Like I said that yesterday. And actually I said, the IRS and the FBI are two different entities and agencies and things like that. So, people would like, need to know, or, make sure you got your business in order, whatever you're deciding to do, if anything, right? So with that being said, 5A is over there like, I'm registered. I collect sales tax. If you put an order in through my website, I collect sales tax, meaning that my business is, so that means my business is registered. I'm registered through the IRS. So if you think you're gonna call the IRS and basically tell on me for getting some for getting money for my business, they already know, they know I have a business. The thing about it is, when you register the business, that is the thing, 5A. So it ain't about you got a business now, okay? You got one after the fact, okay? That's the whole thing. All right. The whole point, the whole reason that your loan is considered fraudulent by the terms of the loan that you received is because your business was not established until after the fact. It was after COVID, not pre-COVID. And that is what makes your loan fraud. Nobody's saying that your business is not registered now. Actually, like you said, when your business was registered, showing registered, which was October of 2020. She didn't say your business wasn't registered. It's just the fact of when it was registered. Okay, that's it. So you over there just really trying to push the fact, right? It was timing, trying to really like push the fact that, or make it seem like people are just mad. Nobody is mad. Well, I speak for me. Like anything that I talk about, like nobody is. I'm not mad. It's just the fact that you really over there trying to make it seem like everybody else is just retarded or slow or just dumbfounded and don't know what the hell they're talking about and lying on you or making it seem like you're doing something wrong and you're not doing anything wrong. Nobody cares that you have a business. Nobody cares how much you got. Nobody cares about any of that shit. A lot of people got that money. You're supposed to. It was there for people to apply. That's the whole thing. Like anything that's open for you to apply for it, apply, try, get it. You got it? Cool. The fact is of when your business was not established before COVID. It just was not. It was not established before COVID. So that's what makes your business, that's what makes your loan fraudulent. So please don't act like or don't try to, laugh at people like they're calling, oh, you're calling the wrong entities. Go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? Now trying to make it seem like, let me not call or whatever. Let me not be looking stupid. No, if you want to call and report it, call and report it. If you want to go online and report it, go online and report it. That's what that's for too. And it's for suspected fraud. You don't have to have no real information or no, you don't have to have any, let me say, real receipts with them. If you suspect someone is frauding, then they have a space where you can report it for them to look into it and do their investigation if they need to. And if that's what somebody wants to do, that's what they can go ahead and do. And so please don't act like you laughing all the way to the bank or no shit like that when you know damn motherfucking well that your shit was not in effect pre-COVID. It just wasn't. It wasn't. Not the business that you filed the loan for. So that's your dump. See, the thing about it is you're supposed to be so smart. You are supposed to be the finance major, yet you didn't have your business in order. Or you didn't know certain things in order for you to not file the fraudulent business. Because you were doing YouTube. So, you could have used that as your business. The people who did like Deanna and whoever else that used, I think they said Deanna got it and somebody else, and they're saying that they got it fraudulently or theirs is fraud because they used it for their YouTube. Your YouTube is your business, honey. But didn't you say something about taxes? Right? You're supposed to be paying taxes on your YouTube money that you get. And, Five Babe, you like to brag about, talk about how much money you got. That's why, like you and other people are upset because of how much money you get. Hopefully you are filing, like you say, your taxes. Hopefully you got that registered too, or you are, doing the right thing and filing those taxes, um, you know, separately, as you should, hopefully. But that's your business and, you know what you're supposed to be doing, what you're not supposed to be doing. But the thing about it is, are you doing it? And are you doing it, correctly and by the book? Because you love to call out everybody else and shit. And so that's the whole thing. Like, it's funny when people build themselves up on talking about what other people have going on, yet when they're the ones that's being discussed, it's the issue. You're not supposed to get talked about. Your business ain't supposed to get talked about, but you can sit over there and you can question anybody else's shit. It's just amazing to me, like how that goes. It's just amazing. So anyway, so Five Babe is basically over there, you know, uh, trying to make fun at the fact, that they're saying call the FBI, which yeah, it would be the IRS to be calling. Definitely totally different entities, um, agencies, and two different things. But yeah, the FBI definitely deals with financial cases and shit like that when they're criminal. Like saying you have a business that you didn't have, that's not financial, that's criminal. So, uh, yeah. So anyway, don't be laughing too hard yet. Make sure you're in the clear first. Make sure you're in the clear first. Um, so anyway, so that's going on. So I don't know. And I just feel like again, like I just feel like it's a bunch of fake shit because as far as Leaky was concerned, it's like bitch, you was over there the whole time when she was starting a business and the damn, getting the when she was over there getting the loans and everything, and when Bree was talking about her getting the loan the first time and everything, guess what you were doing? You were over there in her chat. You were supporting her. You was over there cheering her on. Through all of those dragons and all of that shit that was going on with that. So, I mean, Leaky was just a snake, period. But that's what you get. That's what you get when you come together over fake shit, when you really don't even like a bitch in the first place. So we talked all about that yesterday, so I'm not going to go into that and repeat myself or whatever, but it is what it is. This is what happens when fake bitches link up and over common enemies, and they really don't like each other anyway. So there you go. And Leak you while you over there, because I didn't even see the video. I just think she had a title talking about Lady Snoop, that she know the difference between doxing. Bitch, if you over there showing people's addresses, looking up people's addresses and looking up their private personal information on a public platform, showcasing it to the world, that is definitely doxing her. Okay, it definitely is doxing. Okay, because once again, like you said, you about to give some game, right? So that means that you're going to give some new information, right? That's what that means. So that means that's not information that was released before. So what is that? When you are searching people's public or private information, whether if it's on a public platform or not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you found it, because you went to go search it out and you then went to go present it to the public. That is what makes it doxing, and that is exactly what you was doing. Hey, Cole's World, how you doing, babe? So you definitely were. So whatever Lady Snoop said about you doxing, you definitely were. All right, y'all be killing me talking about the damn definition of doxing. Doxing is strictly searching out somebody's personal, identifiable information for malice intent, the intent to embarrass or demean their character, and present it to the public. And that's exactly what you was doing. Okay, don't matter. I don't give a fuck if you Googled it. I don't give a fuck if you went to a public website. It don't matter if you paid for it. It don't matter. Once you hit the search engine and you put it out there to the world, that's doxing, period. Sister, hey boo. I love that blue eyebrow tool. I got it from Ipsy. Yes, me too. Yes. And because that little brush, like I love that brush. It's so cute. It like smudges like real nice. And then the formula of the pencil is real nice. Like I usually don't like those triangle tips, but it's workable. And I like the pomade formula. Yeah. But I don't like when they break, because now that's product that's gone. How y'all doing? It's perfect. Yep. Yep. But how are you? When are they gonna make doxing illegal? That shit don't be right. The thing about it is doxing is illegal. It is. It's just, I mean, it's really just about pursuing it. People that you have to actually press some charges, you have to actually follow through. So if you ain't gonna follow through, then and I don't haven't seen anybody on here that has actually followed through. Like they might, yeah, nobody has actually followed through. You know what I'm saying? So, but it is illegal. It's illegal. Show is. They ain't gonna like ain't nobody gonna really follow through with no shit like that until somebody comes to their motherfucking door. And as far as, people who have filed charges and stuff, they really ain't gonna do nothing until somebody actually gets hurt. It always gotta be an extreme situation. Just bullshit, basically. Bullshit. So yeah, I hope everybody is enjoying their Tuesday. Today is finally not raining here. So it's just a beautiful day. I'm gonna go to parent teacher conferences, which is so funny because once my girls got to high school, there was no parent teacher conferences, okay? But my son's school, they have this high school got them. Yeah, what? Wow, until someone gets locked up out those PPP loans, I'm not impressed. Right, Colesboro, right, right. The thing is, the PPP was there for it was there for people to use it, right? The money was there, apply for it, get it, boom, good. But of course, if you fudged your paperwork and information, see, and here's the thing too. Let me say this. So, like, especially for the PPP specifically, right? In the EIDL, you had to give them numbers from 2019. So by by the requirements, like the fine print, your business had to be in effect um before February 2020. But they were actually asking for tax information, your gross income from 2019. So we damn sure know she ain't had no damn Babe Nation hair and wig company in no 2019. Okay? So that's the whole thing. It's just like, girl, so you talking about the IRS and you laughing, bitch. They gonna want their motherfucking tax money that you said for the money you said you made in 2019. Point blank, period. And then you better hope that they don't file no charges where the FBI be in motherfucking ball. Because that's criminal. Because it's criminal that you lied and said you had the business in the first place. That's where the criminal part comes in. But they might just say, well, just pay the taxes and we good. But then again, they might not. They might just charge you for, whatever the charge is for you fraudulently saying that you had a business in the first place. Like a lot of other people are being indicted for fake ass businesses that didn't exist. The only difference is, a lot of those people made the bigger dollars, so they ain't looking at the little people yet, the people who got the minimum. But bitch, don't think you just out the clear because you ain't on the damn news or wrapped up in no big indictment yet. Like, girl, like, please don't be on here just laughing like you just good. Please don't. And as much shit as you do to people, I don't understand why you didn't think that people wasn't gonna look that shit up and be able to see like your whole business right there in front of them and see everybody you done listed. That's a part of your LLC and every fucking thing else. Like, it's public information, right? Ain't that what you like to say? So I mean, but yeah, and the thing about it is, people are, matter of fact, somebody did get somebody that plays on Love and Hip Hop or one of them shows or something. He actually did get sentenced already. He got sentenced. I think he did get some years. Matter of fact, but again, he lied. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just the thing about it is people just don't think things through. You know, if anything is that easy to just if they just throwing something at you, you know what I'm saying? Like, Please don't feel like there's no repercussion. Please don't. Please don't feel like they're not. They gonna get theirs back. Pretty Ricky. Okay, that's who did it. Yep. Okay. I wanted to get along, but because I don't like living my life in fear of the feds, I opted not to. She's braver than me. Yeah, because I didn't do it either. Which, like I was saying, like if she would have just used her YouTube channel, then hey Cookie Head, how you doing, boo? If she would have just used her YouTube channel or just her name, just herself, her personal information as her business, then she would have been in her right to do that because she actually was operating, she was actually, an independent contractor, doing YouTube and stuff like that or whatever. So that would have been legal. And she was doing that pre-COVID. So that would have been legal. But because she chose to do it with the hair company, that's where she went wrong. That's where she went wrong. Because see what happened was when they first created the loan, right? They how the fine print was written was they were going, well, this is for the EIDL. Let me speak about the EIDL. So basically they were advertising that you could get this $10,000 advance. Apply for this loan for your small business and you will get a $10,000 advance. Okay. So you're going to apply for the loan. They're going to give you this advance. You're going to get the advance in 3 days. And then while they're processing your loan, you may get approved for the loan, you may not. But either way, you will get the $10,000 and that's yours to keep. And you don't have to pay that back. Okay. So that's how the EIDL was advertised. But then once they started to process it, number one, it wasn't no 3 days. Okay. It was a lot longer than that you was getting it. But what they did was they started to, they changed it later on while processing the applications and changed the $10,000 to $1,000 per employee. So if you were one of the earlier people who had your application in, and you're just an independent contractor or a self-employed person and you don't have any employees, you would only get you would only get $1,000 versus the 10. And so that's what happened with a lot of people. So then a lot of people, when they put their applications in later and that information came out, now they want to add a bunch of employees because they want the whole $10,000. So that's what she did. That's why she added those 10 people to her LLC because she wanted the whole $10,000. And then that's why when they later on passed the second stimulus package at the end of last year, they had that clause in there where they were focusing on the first applications that went through. And those people who only got the $1,000 would get the difference, or got only anything under the 10, they would get the difference to make it that $10,000 because it was supposed to be, whether if it's just one person or 10 people, you were supposed to get the 10,000. So they ended up making that right. And so then that's where it happened, where if you didn't have your application in before they passed that second stimulus package, December 27th, they weren't taking any new ones for the $10,000 advance. They now are taking more applications for the $10,000 advance just now. But they had stopped that because they wanted to make those first people right that were already in and deal with those first applications. And they didn't want, to take more applications and money run out and all of that kind of stuff. But that's where that came from, because she wanted that whole $10,000. But the first people who put it in without that information coming out, they already had their information in there, so they ain't no changing it later. But they still ended up getting it. So that's another place where she fucked up, because it's like they did end up coming back making it right. So she added all these people onto her business that she really didn't even need in the first place, but she was trying to get the maximum of what they were giving out. See if she was nice to you, she could have learned that. Yeah, Cole's World. Yeah. hmm Which, is funny because I gave out a whole lot of information. And I'm not gonna lie, I did stop giving out. And I slacked off from putting the information out there later on because I just felt like, why am I helping people? Like, I'm not getting it. Like, it's a lot of most of the information out there, like I ain't getting none of that assistance, okay? None of it. So, and not saying that I couldn't, but just saying that, I give out a lot of information and I rarely follow through and do it myself. And that's my fault for doing that, or even if I don't qualify or stuff that I don't fall into the, qualifications for, I will still give that information out because whoever can get it, I want anybody to get it, whoever, can get it. And a lot of people really didn't know about the loans and didn't know about the money that was available. Hey, Miss Brown, baby. The issue comes in when they went to file EIDL loan forgiveness. They are not harassing the ones that took the loan and will pay back. Also, the PPP as well if you apply for that PPP. Right, 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 right. So, right. Um, when they went to go file for the loan forgiveness, they are not harassing the ones that took the loan and will pay it back. Right. And Matt, no, you're good. You're good, babe. Thank you so much. And you are correct because yes, because and that's like almost like a sure sign of fraud too. If you are the person that put in your application for the loan along and filed your forgiveness right now with the application you put in to even get the loan, that's automatic, or like right after you were approved for it, that's automatic sign of fraud. How are you putting in an application for forgiveness on money that you haven't even received yet? You know what I'm saying? You can't tell them how you spent the money yet because you don't even got it yet. Or if you had just got it, like they just approved you and you got your forgiveness app in there. Now you can know what you're going to spend the money on, but you haven't done it yet. See, with the PPP, they gave you had a certain amount of time to spend that money. They gave you 2.5 times the amount of your monthly overhead expenses, okay, for your business. So you were supposed to tally up all of your monthly overhead expenses and times that by 2.5. And that is the amount that your loan was supposed to be for initially, okay? They later on changed it where if you made this certain amount of gross, this certain amount of money, because at first it was off your net, but then they changed it to gross, so that allowed you to get more. So some people had apps in and they adjusted it later, or you could request it to be adjusted later to get the maximum benefit, or you put your app in later and they just only went off of your growth. So it was like it was just a set amount. So regardless of what your monthly overhead was, the second time around they just did it where you either got the 20 or the 40 depending on how many, if you had employees or if it was just you were just an independent contractor. So regardless of what your monthly overhead was, you were going to get that minimum amount unless you went and applied for more. Okay. So you could have been applied for more, but then they just had that minimum. So but yeah, so and then they gave you 8 weeks to spend it. So you had 8 weeks to spend whatever that amount was, and that was just about the right amount of time because they gave you 2.5 months, right? They gave you 2.5 months of money, so you got 2 months to spend it. Just to make sure that your employees stay off of the unemployment. They were trying to stop. We got this program, this program, this program. So they were trying to just assist people in different groups. So if these people are able to keep their job, then they won't file for unemployment. But these people work for themselves and their business can't, and they can't provide the service that they usually do. So they qualify for unemployment and they usually wouldn't because they don't have an employer. So they open that program up for unemployment for these people. And then these people, they don't have any employees and they are still in business, are still able to provide their business to the public. So we're going to give them this money so that they can keep going. So there was like different groups for different people. And so the different groups, depending on which one you were applying for, had different benefits and different requirements that you had to go by. And as far as the loans are concerned, there was forgiveness involved. If you spent the money, or the percentage of the money, if you spent the money the way that they, said that it could be spent for it to be forgiven, and you could provide those receipts that you did so, then boom, you got this money and you don't have to pay it back, you know. Um, so yeah. So need a paper trail. You must have funds coming in. Yep. And the amount you received in 2019, not 2020, then 2021. Must have earned funds prior to 2019. Absolutely. So that's where, that's where the fraud comes in, because there was no hair company specifically for that. There was no hair company in 2019. There were no funds prior to 2019 or in 2019, not even 2020 prior to COVID, not January 2020. There was no hair company. So it's not about you getting the money, okay? It's not about you getting it. Now, I'll say in her video, in 5A's video, she said she paid the money back. I don't know if she did or not. She says she has paid it back. 2019 is where all the issues come in at. And so, by law, you can go 3 years without filing your taxes for whatever reason. Whatever reason you don't file them, that's on you, just as long as you file them every 3 years. So see, this is where the trip up comes. So there's many a trip up, but this is just where one of the main ones is, okay? When we're talking about IRS, and they want to focus on, IRS, not FBI. So let's talk about the IRS. The IRS says taxes need to be filed every 3 years. So you got 2019, you said you made this money. So 2020 is gone. 2021 is on its way out the door. And then we'll be into 2022. And so the year 2022, tax day, April 15th, if they don't have that money that you said that you made in 2019 for that business that you got those loans for, it's going to be some trouble. There's going to be some trouble. So see, here's the thing. You can be registered to file taxes. To collect taxes. You can be collecting taxes. The thing about it is, you said you made money. When you collecting taxes on that money? So you can collect taxes all day long, but it's about what you're paying. It's not about what you're collecting. Hopefully you're collecting it based on, because you don't want to pay nobody else's taxes out of pocket. That's just business. Okay. If I got a business, I don't have to charge you the sales tax, but I damn sure got to pay the sales tax. Okay. That's business. If something costs $10 and I only charge you the $10 and I don't add the tax on there, that's good for you, but it's not good for me, because I got to pay that tax regardless. Yeah, regardless if I'm going to charge it to you or not. Okay. So that didn't even make no sense that she was using that as, and then they just be all in the chat just agreeing and shit. And it's just like, what? Like, that sound good, but that don't make no fucking sense. Okay. So the thing about it is, even if she paid the loan back, did you pay the taxes on the money that you said you made for you to get the loan? And then why would you had already paid a loan back that you had so much time to pay? Hey, honeybee, how you doing, babe? Right? Because it wasn't that you had to pay it back in a certain amount of, in 8 weeks. You just had to spend it in 8 weeks. If we're talking about the PPP, even the EIDL, That was an advance. That wasn't a loan. So, but the PPP, you had to spend it in 8 weeks. You didn't have to pay it in 8 weeks. Okay, pay it back in 8 weeks. So there's just a lot of holes in it. So if you don't really just know the what you're talking about or what exactly it is that needs to be done, then you can tell people things. If you got a business in 2020, then the first PPP you don't qualify for. The second round, 2020, must show you were affected. Yep, you were affected um to receive the money, right? Is that what you're about to say? Affected by the pandemic. Because that's another thing. Part of the qualifying for the loan, you did have to show that you took at least a 30% decrease in your profit for an 8-week period. So you had to be able to show them that, instead of $1,000 a week, in this 8 weeks or whatever, you only made 700. You had to show them proof of that too. That was part of qualifying. She paid them back, not sure how. They usually deduct from a business account. You had to have a business account. They verified that info. Right. Right. Knowledge really is power, queens. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hey, Mom G, how you doing, boo? I know. I'm so glad to see you. I hope all is well, babe. Knowledge definitely is power. It's even more so power when we actually apply to our lives, because we can know a lot of shit. But if we ain't doing it, if we're not putting action behind the knowledge that we have, it's doing us no damn good. But yeah, so it's just a lot of holes in that or whatever. So it's like, it's just like either way, whatever it. The thing about it is, like, I don't work for the IRS, the FBI, none of them people. You know what I'm saying? I'm just me. But if I can sit up here and tell you all of the areas in which, and that's with me not going in no paperwork, not knowing not going into their systems, not knowing anything outside of what I've seen on YouTube. If I can go do, make my conclusions off of just what I've seen on YouTube, then trust and believe if those people get involved, it ain't gonna be hard. It is not going to be hard at all. But I mean, my thing is I don't want to see nobody in no jail. I don't want to see nobody really, just down and out or hurt or anything. I just want people to just be real, like, for a moment. Just be real for a second. I mean, entertaining is one thing, but when you got people that really do like believe in everything you say and hang on everything that you tell them, like as if it's just, a truth serum, like just be real for a second. Like, why have these people like really thinking this shit is okay? You know, had them out there fucking themselves up, doing some shit, following in your footsteps, trying to do some shit, and had themselves somewhere hemmed up, you know? Like that's the whole point in being an influencer, like, is hopefully to do some good in the world, not to have people out here jacked up. I mean, what you do in your spare time and off the camera, that's you. But when you got people who like believe in what the hell you telling them and thinking, well, shit, well, if my baby did it. But then again, everybody grown at the end of the day. So it's like if you got some grown ass people who really just go and do some shit like that, like what? I guess just let them do what they do. Let them do what they do and learn for themselves. That's all I can say. But yeah, so since we're talking financial stuff, I would like to talk about collections. Good old bill collectors, them good old people that love to ring your phone. You know, they love to call you from all these different numbers and you know all that good shit. They just love to be all up in your business. They want to get some of your money. Hey, Blaze, how you doing, boo? They want to get some of them coinage that you got from the damn PPP. No. But so collections. You know, a lot of people have collections. Thank you, Blaze and Boo. There's a lot of people who have things on their report. One piece of information I would love to give out right now is that you are able to get your credit report right now once a week. Okay, so if you didn't know that, now you know. You are able to get your credit report once a week. It was once a year, but now it's once a week, and that is really, really good. Because especially if you're just working on your credit and trying to get things removed and things like that, like, you know, so you don't have to wait a year, you know, to see if it's off of there, or, you know, you can kind of keep up with it a little bit better and watch it a little bit closer. So yeah, so if you didn't know that, you can get your credit report once a week now. And I don't know how long they're doing that, but they're doing it right now for COVID. So thank you, Blazing Bay. So that's that piece of information. Now, as far as paying collection, so the first thing you want to do in your credit repair journey is you want to get a copy of your credit report. You want to know what's on your credit report, you know, before, you know, you get to paying people who's calling your phone and all of that type of shit. You want to, here's my thing. If you got somebody calling your phone trying to collect money, okay, number one, don't, do not even acknowledge that. Don't even let them know that they're speaking to the right person, okay? I mean, you can just hang up. You can say, I'm sorry, I can take a message, but just do not, please don't let them know that that is you and that they're speaking to, okay? All right. You don't want to let them know that that's you that you're speaking to. A lot of times they will try to verify a piece of personal information like the last four of your social or your birthday, your address, anything. Do not verify any information with them when they're calling you. They called you, okay? You know, and they have all the information that they need about you right there in front of them. So you don't have to verify anything with them, okay? So the best thing to do is to just say, you know, I can take a message, or, you know, just don't even answer, or you can just hang up, you know, whatever. But do not even acknowledge that it's you. That's number one. Number two, immediately after, if you have not already gotten your credit report recently, go and order a copy of your credit report, okay? Because you want to know what's on your credit. You want to see what they're seeing, okay? So you want to get a copy of your credit report, and you want to look over it, and you want to start going over it to verify that the correct information is on your credit report. Because a lot of times you'll be surprised as to how many things could be wrong with it, or how many things, you know, just how many things could be incorrect. So you want to go ahead and get that report so that you can verify that the information on there is correct. And if you do find any discrepancies, whether it be misspelling of your name, you know, your birth year could be wrong, they have a wrong address, anything, any piece of wrong information. I don't care if they just spell your name off a letter. It's wrong information. You want to mark those accounts as wrong, okay? So that's the first thing. The second thing is the amounts that they're saying that you owe. And who you owe, okay? Because who they're saying you owe makes all the difference in whether that account is valid or not, okay? Because this is where you go into having the right to dispute, which you can dispute any account, whether you validate it being correct or not, you can dispute it. But for an account to truly be invalid, you want to you're checking to see who they're saying you owe. Because if a collection agency has taken over an account that you did have with the company, then no, you don't owe them. You don't owe a collections agency. You owe the company that you had the account with. Okay. Once that company sells your account to a collections agency, it's no longer yours to pay anymore. It's no longer due because the company that you had the business with, they wrote it off. They wrote it off for tax purposes. Okay. So you no longer owe them. All right. And you didn't sign a contract with the collections agency. You didn't do business with them. You didn't get any service from them. You didn't sign a contract with them. You didn't do anything with them. So you don't owe a collections agency. And if the company that you did the business with no longer is requesting the money be paid, they sold your account for 10 cents, and now that company is trying to not only collect from you the full amount of the bill, but also their service fee, then that in itself is illegal. I don't owe you no $1,000. You paid them $3 for this thousand, probably not even that. They probably paid $1 for $1,000 bill. And they're gonna call you and say, you owe this $1,000. Better yet, you owe $1,250 because they're gonna add their 20%. Now, that's another thing. If they charge anything over 20%, that's illegal. It's illegal for them to charge. There is a cap on the fee that they can charge. Okay. So if they're charging you $1,250 and your bill was $1,000, that's illegal. Okay. But again, how you will find that out is knowing your original bill amount that you know that you owed. And that's again why you need your credit report, because you don't want to be asking them no questions. If the collections agency calls you and says, this amount, we need this amount paid in full, right? Right. So they're saying this is the amount that you owe in full. One-time payment, $1,250. If you ask them, well, how much of that is your service fee? And they tell you, there's not 100% chance that they will be honest, right? Because they know that you're asking that to try to get out of that bill. Because if their service fee is illegal, then the whole debt is invalid, right? Hey, Keith, how do you get out of paying? You get out of paying by not acknowledging the phone call at all, period. And you get out of paying by writing them a letter, a paper letter, disputing that account. Because if it's in a collections agency's account, then you don't owe them. You do not owe them. And now I'm so serious, y'all. I know it sounds crazy, but all you do is write them a letter, basically asking them, basically disputing this. And matter of fact, because there's like certain wording that you need to use. But you just basically write them a letter asking them to verify your personal information on that account. So meaning that name has to be correct. They have to have your signature. They have to have your driver's license. They have to have some personal identifying information that you signed a contract with them. If they don't have any of that, then you do not owe that account with them. You owe it with the original creditor. So if that original creditor sold it, because that's how it keeps going on for years, 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 and years. They can have it for like 7 years at a time, but you'll be wondering why somebody's calling you about a bill that you had 20 years ago, because they keep reselling it, reselling it, reselling it, reselling it over and over again. But the first thing that you do not want to do, what will bind you to that account, is if you're talking to them on the phone, if you start making them payments, that sort of thing, that's what will bind you to the account. But so you have to dispute it, and you could dispute it online. They do have a space where you can go online and dispute it, but if you do that, then what they're going to do is just generate it like through the general processing system and check it off as you owe it. So you want to write it in a paper letter. You can type it, but make sure your original signature is on it. But you want to do a paper letter, because that will have an actual person will have to look at it, and they will have to go to your account, and they will have to verify that every piece of information down to the lettering of your name, the amount of the account, addresses, phone numbers, all that shit has to be on point. They have to have a signature. They have to have a picture of your ID. They have to have something saying that you agreed to pay that money to them. And if they don't have that, then it's not valid. Where is my damn brush with the so stop paying collections, y'all. Stop paying. Stop answering your phone for them people. Take your phone off the call list. Get your credit report. You can get your credit report once a week now. Pull your credit report, go over it, check and see what accounts. And another one that you want to stop paying, you want to make sure too, like if you have any medical bills on there that you possibly had insurance for, but they're charging you the medical bill, it doesn't matter if you don't even have that same medical insurance. If you had it at the time when that bill was printed, or that service, not the bill was printed, but the service was given, then you want to then you dispute that as well. That you do not owe that off either. Medical bills, they're notorious for that. You'll have insurance for something because, like, say if you go to the hospital or you go to the emergency room or something and you don't have your card, they will automatically bill you. And if you don't take care of that, or you just, chuck it up like, I got insurance or whatever, what they'll do is they're not going to go look for your insurance most of the time. A lot of times they won't go look for your insurance. It's up to you to call them and take care of that. So if that's something that maybe you haven't done and they're trying to charge you for that bill, then you need to you don't owe that either. If you had insurance at that time, it doesn't matter if it was years ago. If you had the insurance, you turn that in, you find that insurance. It might take some phone calls, it might take some digging of some information, but you get that insurance number for whatever account you had, and you turn that in, and you get them paid. You can get them paid, and that will get off. So medical bills that you possibly had insurance for, any type of collections account that has been sold, any type of account that's been sold to a collections agency, you don't owe any of that. I'll be going through my credit report after I get back from the bar. Ghost driving me crazy today. Well, let me know, because we can write these down letters. There is specific wording, like, you do not, I'm gonna say specific wording, but you do want to just make sure that you are wording your stuff correctly. Not, you don't want to word it like you just don't want to pay. You know what I'm saying? You are basically saying that, this account, such and such, whatever the information is on the credit report, you're just writing them, hello, I'm writing this letter regarding this account, blah, blah, blah. This is not a valid account that I owe. I'm requesting that it be double checked for validity, pretty much. Not like I don't owe this, or, basically I'm not paying this, or whatever. What else? I don't know what else to talk about. Stop paying collections. Stop fraud in the SBA loans. I think that's all that's on my phone. We got too much else to talk about. What else? What else am I gonna talk about? And you know what? Matter of fact, like there are so many new um qualifications that so many more reasons that they have in the application process of the SBA loans now. It is funny. Like you can just tell that they pretty much are on their shit the second time around, and they just really went over and they're really narrowing down like who they want to be able to qualify for that money. They now have included back child support. If you are more than 60 days behind on child support, that disqualifies you. What else? Like if you have any, uh, they're including like felony convictions in recent years, in the last couple years for certain things. If you have any current felony cases going on, if you're incarcerated, because a lot of that stuff was not, it didn't matter in the first one. They didn't have none of that. It was like pretty much cut and dry. They got a lot of stuff in there to stop big businesses that may have like little subsidy businesses underneath them. They got a bunch of things in there about them that will disqualify them. So they are really like, they really did narrow down like who they want to qualify for that money this time around, which is good. It really is, because it really should be for small businesses and people who actually need it. You know what I'm saying? And there are so many people who got it the first time around that really didn't deserve it. So yeah. But one thing, the next video that I do, or the next information that I give that has anything to do with the financial resources that we've gotten for COVID, is going to be about unemployment, because right now all the states are looking to people to pay back their unemployment that they got through the pandemic program. So, and a lot of people just really don't know. They're just asking people to pay it back. I've seen it on the news in different places, where they're like, it seemed like it was a blessing. I got it. And now they're saying I owe it back. And so that's just wrong as fuck. And you don't owe it back. You don't owe it back. It's just all about filing paperwork again, you know. And like Michigan is one state that they did just waive, like they just said, if it was their fault for approving the applications, and they just waived a bunch. Um, they pretty much just waived all of them. But there's a lot of people, or a lot of states, I should say, that are not. It's up to you to file the paperwork and to, show them whatever they need to see to prove that it was you and prove that you did qualify. So it's just like, you should have, they're using the excuse, oh, trying to get the money out, and, we had 10 times the applications and all this and that. And it's just like, that's okay. Then maybe y'all should have hired more people to process the applications, or tightened up your application process, or whatever it is you need to do. But, huh?
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Which
I don't think nothing. Well, I think I'm just gonna hand out candy.
You trying to give me a rental for this weekend? And I'll give you the money because I want to go to this haunted house, but it's like an hour or two away, and I get off work at like 5. So like if I leave at like around 6, I'll be there. I'll be
there. Where, Michigan? Uh, okay, yeah, I'll see. I'll call him. What time? Oh, yeah. I'll call him just a minute when I get off of here.
All right.
Okay.
If you, I like the small part, but like a sedan.
Okay.
I feel like 5
people. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Miss Toby. Girl, someone tried to use my name for unemployment claims during the pandemic. I've been working throughout the pandemic. Girl, no. See, and that is where did you report it? Because now in that case right there, like they, of course they did have a lot of fraud. And so, a lot of people are finding out now, because that's part of it. Like, they have had people come out like, I got, a letter from unemployment saying I owe this money back, and I didn't even get no damn unemployment. So matter of fact, there's some twins that are known, like some type of, they call the infamous twins or something like that. I think one of them killed their stepdad or something on accident. One of them killed their stepdaddy. The one twin sister got unemployment in the other sister name, and or let her boyfriend do it or some shit, and they done got into it, and a big blowout, and I think they stepdaddy died. I don't know why my nose keep itching. Hey, Sandy, how you doing, boo? Yes, my job contacted me. Okay, wow. See, and that's even crazier because you was working. So, so your job, so you working and your job paying unemployment, or now unless they got it through, it probably disqualified. So your job canceled it or didn't approve it. And then because basically how it was, I'm good, boo. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing good. Oh my goodness. Okay, so basically how it went is you had to fill out the regular unemployment first. So you had to fill out for the regular unemployment first. Okay. And then you would get disqualified from that. Like either if you were self-employed, didn't have a, wasn't getting paid through an employer or whatever, then they would disqualify you. And then they would forward you to the pandemic application, because it was 2 different applications. So, and then they would just, and basically you answer the questions on there, basically that you're not working because of COVID, like your job is closed or whatever. and or you take care of somebody or whatever. It was like a whole bunch of different options on there. And then they went ahead and they approved it through there. That's crazy as fuck. See, that's some bullshit, man. Well, they gonna be fucked up. Whoever could see, the thing about it was like, obviously don't see, the thing about it is you can't get away with that. Like, especially if you really did just use somebody else's name and they just didn't know, because it's like that money is either you're gonna give them an account to send it to, or you're gonna take the debit card that they send you. But either way, there's cameras tracking, like all of that is like, it's all electronic, it's all trackable. So it's just like, what do you think? Like, you don't think you gonna, like, that's state and federal. That is federal money. So it's just like, how do you think you're gonna get away with that? Like, there is no getting away with that. It's crazy. Man. Hey, Melissa Boo. Melissa. Hey, y'all. Happy Tuesday. I hope y'all day is good. Yeah, that's crazy as hell. I'm sorry to hear that. That's just fucked up, man. Sitting up there, that shit's crazy. Daddy! I don't know how the hell, like, I don't know why I just put all that mascara on that eye. Like, I was just supposed to be putting on just a little bit. Now I gotta match it on this eye. So yeah, so that's fucked up. But yeah, I'm gonna come on and I'm gonna so we're gonna talk about that in the morning. I gotta go somewhere tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna come on earlier and get ready, and I will explain the steps on how to appeal the unemployment if they're trying to make you pay it back. Don't let it go. Just do it, because if you let it go, see, the thing about it is, if you let it go and you owe them, you just say fuck it and you owe them, which I don't know why you would do that, but some people just don't want to deal with the government in no type of way. But basically what happened is, if you ever go to apply for unemployment again, either, so you're going to pay them back and they're going to keep your taxes, right? So they're going to keep your taxes until it's paid off, or they can garnish you, or they'll just have you in the system, so that if you ever go to file for unemployment in the future, that amount will have to be paid off before you're able to collect your claim. So either way, they're going to get their money. Like, so it's better to just fill out the paperwork. Whatever reason you were off, you were off. If you had your own business, you can just show them that, yes, like, I had my own business prior to COVID, and or this is where I was working, or whatever, or this is who I was taking care of during COVID. So whatever reason, and you appeal it and get that shit up off of you, and that's it. Like, it's as simple as that. But I'll give you the proper steps in the morning, so that so people can get that shit done, because they are really trying to collect that money back. Which is crazy. It's funny how they're trying to, like, just collect so much of the money back that they gave out. That's just funny within itself. I've been good, babe. It's good to see you. How's everything going? What time do you get to school? Before 8 o'clock. beautiful lash though. Beautiful lash. These are by BA Superstar. Beautiful, beautiful lash. But I think I'm gonna just tone it down with my little regular lashes. I'm going to. It's a Catholic school, y'all. Okay, so you know we dealing with them people. So they said California gave out $20 billion in fraud, unemployment. Ooh, ooh. Things is going good and moving faster than I thought, but I can say I am enjoying it. Yes, that is so awesome. Ain't they pretty? Y'all, she does her thing, okay? Like she just has beautiful, beautiful styles of lashes. Like I'm talking about $4 and $5 lashes, y'all, that you can wear. Like these are really like the quality of like House of Lashes, even up there with Lily lashes. Like this really is comparable to a $30 lash, you guys. Like no joke. This is really comparable. Like between the band, how sturdy the band is. Like the band is nice and sturdy, but not too thick. Okay. They have the 3D effect. They're nice and fluttery. Like she got them all the way from blown out and dramatic to like cute and dainty. So beautiful. $4 or $5. And you can wear them probably 5 to 10 times. I know 5 for sure, but just depending on how you take care of them. But these are gorgeous. They're just a little bit much for like her lashes. Like they just, I'm just like a little fluttery kind of like lash girl, not too much. So that's my personal preference. But I mean, she got them for whatever design you want, or not design, but style you want. Yes, they did. I live in California. Woo, ooh, they was paying. They was paying that money out. That's crazy. They was paying. But you know what? And fraud, unemployment, boy, oh boy. And my thing is, yeah, if you like was identity theft or some shit like that, yeah, they need to be taken down for that. They need to be more than just paying back some shit. Okay. That needs to be some criminal charges right there. But to be trying to get people to pay back them unemployment that they actually did qualify for and needed. Now you want to say, oh yeah, we need our money back. Like, hell no. The fuck is wrong with them? Like that's ridiculous. Because they feel like basically what it is they feel like they put the applications through too fast or didn't ask for enough information, I guess, before they approved the application. So now they're trying to get whatever back they can. And my thing is, you should have did it right the first time. Okay. Oh shoot, let me put our website in here. Oh shit, Dolly. Oh, I'll be too late. Okay. Thank you. They playing. They playing. I'm always like, they clean, so I'm saying nothing about me getting my piece of ice down here. Remember it was said somebody kids allegedly got unemployment in Cali while was out. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. And you see they supposed to be back together. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do a video about that. Okay, that's what we should do, Dad. You wanna talk about that? We should do a video about that together. Cause she didn't have him come on and bitch. Girl, look, he in his 60s. He just happy that he can still get his dick sucked. You just happy that you could get your surgery. Bitch, by this time next year, bitch, it's gonna be at it again. Probably it ain't even gonna last that damn long. Okay. Yes, okay. Sonic and Chick-fil-A ice are the best. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well, I'm trying to tell you. That'll be my stop too. I'm gonna stop there before I come home. If you drive along with the rest of this, her breath look bad. She got her breath done. I pretty much have seen titles because it'll come up in my thing, like my recommended. And then I haven't been watching. I think the last video I watched was when he was on there. I might have watched the the surgery one. She said it was something wrong or something. Yeah, me either. Me either. Like I watched that. I did watch what he said, and then I think I started to watch like she was like still. I think she was there like in the hotel or whatever. But I just can't. She just. I don't know. It's almost like a 5 babe situation. Like it's just like I don't know. It's just like once you didn't like heard or seen them once, like you done seen it a million times. Like it's the same shit every time. No new information, no new nothing, just the same shit. And I be putting like not interested. And every now and then it'll still come up. I'm like, that bitch just keep coming up. Like, girl, you be talking about all them damn subscribers and ain't none of them watching your damn video. Ah, like you said, you're gonna stop putting a little boy in the videos. Since he can't talk, you just keep putting him in there to get bullied. Why? So you can have something to talk about. You don't care nothing about that little boy getting talked about. You just want something to respond to. Same way she do with her daughter. Same shit. Yeah, I'm gonna get black glue from now on. It's gonna be the last time I use this clear glue that don't really be clear for real. But anyway, hey Philly kid, how you doing, babe? You sent the link for her lashes. Yep. You didn't see the thing in the yep, I'll send it to you, babe. Here, I'm about to send it to you right now. Yes. I DM'd you, babe. Oh, you got it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting that damn Botox in my forehead. Y'all just wait till when I take my butt back to work. I should have been. Well, I guess it's probably good I didn't get it because then I probably would need it again by now. But for my birthday, I'm getting Botox. So anybody on here that wants to send me a birthday gift, um, Botox in my forehead. Ooh, I'm scared of needles. I want Botox and I want that I gotta get that stuff that can. Oh, hold on. What is it called? Kimberly? Kimbella? Yep, Kimberly. That's what I need. Okay. Yeah. The Kimberly or Cabeline. Kimberly? Cabeline. Fat dissolver. Kimbella. Mm-hmm. Veronica. Mm-hmm. But Gemini said go get it done in person. Veronica, boo. Because I am scared to stick myself. But I think, mm-hmm. How much is it? Like, oh, it's in stock. Wait. Oh, we got a place here in Maumee. Oh, they do Botox here too. But I'm going through sister for that. Sister, sister. It's a few things I gotta order. I gotta take my butt to work, y'all. I'm about to send a message to see when I'm going to work. Is that a fly? Man, get your ass out of here. Oh, I think my might all starting to wear off. Oh my god. I'm sick of this shit. Oh, wait. Uh, get 5 bottles. 5. Okay, $89. Wait a minute. Oh, that's it? Oh, don't play with me. Don't play with me. And then, wait. Oh, it's $50 shipping for this phone. Okay. Wait, hold on. Yeah, because I think it's only like 200 for the, y'all. It's only 200 for the whole set. Oh, y'all. Oh, this stomach about to be gone, y'all. Oh, we ain't about to have no stomach next year. Oh, bitch. Oh, I ain't gonna have no stomach for the wedding. Stomach gonna be what? Stomach where? How many kids she have? What? They grown already? Girl, stop playing with me. That stomach about to be gone. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mm. I got 3. Okay, darling. I'm about to send it to you for the whole set. Hmm. I sent it to you, babe. Oh, it's $200. Oh, I gotta go to work. I need that shit ASAP. Cause it had been out of stock. It had been out of stock like all year. Shit. And it's in stock right now, y'all. Yeah. Can I have $250? Like, hold on. How much? But because just the taxes. See how much the where's sister at? Sister left. I need to know how much the Botox is. I don't know how much to ask for my birthday. Or y'all can just order and send it to me. You don't gotta give me nothing. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, 200. Girl, didn't nobody ask you to start adding all this other stuff? What cute? See the check out. Okay. So with standard shipping is 2 to 5 business days. Dang, that's fast. So it's only $10 per ship with shipping. $10 for shipping. Okay, so $222.93. I'm about to put that on a credit card right now. Oh, well, you better let me know how it works. $222.93. Okay, so I need $222.93, and then I need. I don't know how much the Botox is. I'm gonna have to check that. Hold on one second. I gotta. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, girl, that stomach about to be gone. What's $200 for a stomach be gone? I was sending an email. Here, Des, I'm about to send you the link right now. I just DM'd you the link. We're having a Halloween party. Oh, Halloween party. Cool. I ain't gonna be able to say that. Stomach gone. You ain't gonna know you had no stomach, never. What the fuck is that? He must have the door open downstairs. Well, this video is like the good old days when it took me 5 hours to do my makeup. Just the good old days. I know one motherfucking thing. If that information I got earlier is right, I'm about to be on and popping. I ain't never gonna be out of work no more. Ever, 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 ever.
Goodbye. Random calls and offers. Hello, built-in spam blocker. Now I can't soak up the sun and peace. Hello, Google Fi. The phone plan that can. Hey, nigga, and we stamp shit for real. Nigga, don't do it. Nigga, and we stamp shit.
Hey, Zero. £10 in a week. About 8 to 10 pounds. See? I'm working on flower. Ooh, flower shop. Oh, it just smells good all day and just beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it like 1 week out of every month. Ooh. It is for real. Oh, shit. Fake silk. Well, at least they'll last forever. Yeah, ice good. You gonna bring the fly in mine and close the door. I'm about to. That fly get on my nerves. Why is it coming to bother me? Stay out all night long. Do anything. Need to find phones. You got your wedding songs? I was about to hit you. Beauty and the Beast. Girl, I don't blame them. Beauty and the Beast. What in the hell? I mean, I know we're going for Disney princess and all, but shit. That's so good. These things are bomb, y'all. It's in my purse. I forgot. Here, I'll just keep this. parent-teacher conference. To the grocery store. Yeah. Make sure this boy on track for graduation. Better to catch it early. Okay, so her face is on. The face is on, y'all. Just a basic little soft glam. Okay. Now, I just got a little notification. So I want to read something real quick before we get off. 4 o'clock. I gotta be here before 8. I'm gonna be there about 5. Ooh, yes. Yes. Jelani Day. It looks like his autopsy, his cause of death has been revealed. Wow. Okay, so Jelani Day's cause of death was drowning. LaSalle County Coroner Richard Float, whatever, wrote Monday, adding the manner in which Mr. Day went into the Illinois River is currently unknown. Day 25 was last seen at Illinois State University campus in Normal on August 24th, and his car was found 2 days later, about 60 miles north of his home in Bloomington. The graduate student's body was found floating in the nearby Illinois River on September 4th, but his remains weren't identified until late September. Questions remain about what happened today before his body was found. Coroner wrote that the forensic exam of Day's remains was less than optimal because of the decomposition of the activity of river predators in the warm water. But he found there was no evidence of any pre-death injury, such as manual strangulation, an assault or altercation, sharp, blunt, or gunshot injury, infection, tumor, natural disease, congenital abnormality, or significant drug intoxication. According to the family, there are at least 2 autopsies, one by the coroner's office and one from an independent private forensic pathologist hired by the family. The latter has not released any findings. Jelani's mother, Carmen Bolden Day, said Monday she disagrees with the coroner's report. That is a narrative that my son did something to himself. He did not, she said at a General Assembly meeting of Illinois State's Black Student Union. Bolden Day said she believes someone is responsible for her son's death. Someone did this to him, and they are going to be held responsible for doing what they did to my son, she said. The Reverend Jesse Jackson Jr., who was invited to the meeting to speak about Day, said he also disputes the coroner's findings. I don't believe it. That's a suicide line. We don't believe it, Jackson said. The Department of Justice and the Attorney General needs to be a part of this. Members of the Black Student Union plan to join Jackson and Bolden Day for a rally in March Tuesday in front of the police department in Peru, Illinois, where Day's vehicle was found. Who killed him must pay a price, Jackson said. That's why we march tomorrow. Hey Bobby, how you doing, babe? Jackson has called for FBI and the U.S. Justice The U.S. Department of Justice, I can't even say it. Sorry, y'all. My phone just threw me off. U.S. Department of Justice to conduct a thorough investigation because it smells like another Emmett Till case all over again. He said last week in a statement referring to the case of 14-year-old Till, who was murdered in Money, Mississippi in 1955. Jaylani was one of a kind. Bolden Day has said nothing in her son's life would make you think he deserved to be found face down in a river. She wrote in October, "My son did not put himself in a river." She continued in her statement, "My son was murdered, and my goal and purpose are to find out what happened and hold those responsible accountable." Bolden Day has also requested that the FBI get involved. She told CNN's John Berman last week she wants the federal agency to lead since she cannot trust the local agencies involved in the investigation. "I need to know what happened with my son," she said. "He was studying to be a speech pathologist, according to his mother. Jaylani, if you would have met him, anybody under the sound of my voice that would have met him, would have loved Jaylani," she told CNN. Jaylani was driven, outspoken, but also he was the most caring, compassionate, protective son, grandson, brother, friend, cousin, nephew that you would have wanted to have. Jaylani was one of a kind. I stuttered all through that. That is horrible. Jaylani Day did not throw himself in the river. He didn't undress himself and put himself in the fucking river. Okay? He did not saw his own jaw. He didn't take out his own spleen, remove his own organs. He didn't do any of that to himself. Okay? He didn't do that to himself. Now, yes, decomposition happens. Yes. Animals eat on things. Yes. But that boy was put in that body of water purposely. Purposely. He did not drown. What the hell makes you think he drowned after his jaw was sawed open? The fuck? Teeth. No animal was eating teeth. Even if his organs was eaten, the animals are not chewing on teeth. How is his teeth missing? They can't operate a saw to remove his teeth. That happened by a human being. Ain't shit human being, but a human being nonetheless. So Jaylani did not do that to himself. If it's in his lungs that he drowned, it's definitely because he was put in there. He wasn't even alive when he was put in that body of water. And I'm not even going, he didn't drown. Like he was not alive when he got put in that body of water. Okay, that's just that. And it's just very, very sad that these people work together to just cover up this fucked up ass shit that they got going on. Like, I mean, people will really literally like just sell their souls for $1. And the thing about it is the people who are hooked up in these fucked up ass groups that target people for their own benefit and their own come up, they usually end up getting taken out too. Like a lot of times, like they gotta watch their back just because you know something or because you were a part of something. So it's just really fucked up because it's just like, don't think like it won't happen to you or your loved one, or don't think if you're next on the list or you got to get taken out because you know something and somebody that's higher up just feels like you're indispensable, it won't be your turn. It's just really fucked up. It's fucked up. And it's fucked up that people will go to school, they will have these careers, and they will literally put their career and put everything they work for on the line to be held under the thumb of these higher ups, because that's all it is. a coroner is basically relaying the message that they're told needs to be relayed, protecting people that who you have no idea who has their hands in this shit. And it's just, it's just amazing how we just witnessed, and actually it's still going on right now today. We're sitting here watching this Brian Laundrie case be worked, from finding the girl to after she's found and put away and memorial gone and done, to still trying to find him, to now his remains are so-called found and he's dead, but you still out there searching. You still out there trying to find what and how and why and all of that shit. And still. And then other cases. So it's just like a pick and choose thing. Because the FBI is all up and through that shit. Like, what was Brian doing? What was he going to school for? What job did he carry? Like, his parents ain't saying shit. This woman did all the police's work to even find out what they knew about her son, to follow her son's footsteps and to find out where her son was and what happened to her son. The mother did all their fucking work. He come home and they can whatever, they don't gotta say shit, and y'all look all up and through that shit. This woman is pleading for y'all, asking for some help, and she's just getting pushed to the side. It's just amazing. It's amazing how, like, these people, they just pick and choose what the fuck. Okay, babe, what they want to be involved in and what they don't want to be involved in. It's just amazing to me. And it all has something to do with what money you're going to make off of it, or what publicity you're going to get off of it. And it's just so fucked up. It's so fucked up. So fucked up. That boy was 25. He was trying to do everything right. He wasn't hurting nobody. He was trying to pursue a career that would add to our country, add to the community that he lived in, add to his family. He wasn't trying to take nothing away. Like, this fly getting on my fucking nerves, but it's just amazing, y'all. It's amazing. I gotta go jump in the shower real quick before I throw my clothes on, because I'm cramping and don't know what I got going on. So I gotta go take another quick shower and get myself together. I love y'all. I'm killing you. You out it. So you just go ahead and keep flying around and go ahead. Go ahead. But anyway, so that came across my screen, so I just wanted to read that while we're on here. Yeah, I it's just fucked up. It's sad. Um, I pray, Miss Bolden Day. I pray that the autopsy that you personally have to pay for, because we can't rely on the fact that the county coroner is going to do their job. So you got to pay out of pocket to try to get anywhere. So I hope that they come up with something, some actual answers for you, um, that lead to an investigation. I do hope that the FBI pick this up. I do hope that they assist and take over this investigation, and to find what happened to Jaylani, because God rest his soul, he doesn't deserve what happened to him by any means, not by any means. And not any human being does, and especially not one that is actually trying to, make use of the life that they were given here on this earth. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for spending some of y'all day with me. And if y'all watching the replay, I appreciate you. If you made it this far, have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see y'all later. Bye bye. Enjoy the rest of your day, babes. I love you.